covered up in rust. She was a really cool kisser, and she wasn't all that strict of a Christian. She was a good dancer, but she wasn't all that great of a girlfriend. He likes
I'd gather all the kids around for this one, except that all the kids are on the field as the Kansas City Royals continue to build upon a core of young talent at Kauffman Stadium.
Many of these Royals might record their first RBI or save before they're old enough to shave at the rate they're going. Well, one thing we haven't seen much of from this young ball club is power hitting. At just 102 home runs in 2007, these Royals were dead last in the league in that category.
And with 93 losses for the year, they were dead last in the division as well. But as they say, the kids are all right, as that core of developing youth is showing signs that this franchise is ready to turn that proverbial corner and win a few more ball games.
You can see these Royals making those first baby steps already. June 2007 was their first winning month in nearly 4 years, and they put together.
And it's time to send you out for the call. John Miller and Joe Morgan standing by.
Okay, Jeannie, it first opened in 1973 as one of baseball's most beautiful venues, and it still looks spectacular today at Kauffman Stadium, Kansas City. 2K Sports bids you welcome to Major League Baseball coverage. He throws.
He lays off the changeup. It's a good pitch, but it's 1-1.
I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sharp bite to that slider. Now it's 1-2.
He throws.
On the ground to short. Pena. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop was able to make a nice throw over the first.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swinging and a ground ball to third.
Now 0-2. Kadire went up to swing at anything close.
0-2. Let's see if they want to finish him right here or waste one.
Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Mesh. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Good reactions out there on the mound to glove this thing and throw to first base.
Two outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way.
Hit in the air. Gone! A home run!
You're not going to find a whole lot of guys that like that pitch up and in. But here's one of them. He can drive that inside pitch, and he got good wood on it that time. Well, he challenged him with a get-it-in fastball that time, and he knocks this thing right out of the ballpark.
Yeah, that's he got it in all right. He got it into the bleachers. Morneau, one of the great left-handed bats ever out of British Columbia, at least since Larry Walker. Base is empty, 2 down here. Here's the pitch.
This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field.
He's going to try and stretch it, and they can't cut it off. It will roll to the wall. So with 2 down now, they've got a man in scoring position. Young was a first-round draft choice for the D-Rays in 2003, and most people still think that he's got the chance to be a great player in the big leagues. 2 down and a runner on second.
Swing and a drive, deep left center.
This one rolls through to the wall, and he's in there.
And he'll hold at second with a double and an RBI.
John, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead.
And on top of that, Joe, it doesn't hurt if you can make that starter throw a lot of pitches, high-stress pitches early.
Well, he'll need to settle down if he's going to stick around.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down. Hit to the ground towards second. Grudzielanek there.
Throws to first in time for out number 3. The Minnesota Twins pick up a couple here to break the tie. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. The Twins on top, 2-0. Johan Santana
Will be starting for them today. He was a 15-game winner last year.
Well, Johan Santana is one of the best pitchers in the league. Here's a young lefty that's really tough to hit. He'll work you with a big fastball, a devastating changeup, and he'll throw a lot of hard sliders as well. You know, John, if you're looking for a staff ace, well, here's your man.
No balls, 1 strike. Johan Santana throws.
on the ground to third. Lamb. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Nice play by the third baseman to keep his head down, then simply come up throwing.
One out, none on. Pitch on the way.
Looked like the cutter that time for a called strike. Couldn't get the swing off in time, and he's behind now 0-2.
He showed some quick reflexes getting out of the way of that pitch.
And from Santana, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Circle change, very tough to lay off there, but he did, and now it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Started to go around with it, but it's called strike 3. 2 down.
Great pitch, John. 2-strike fastball inside at the knees. See you later.
Now let's take a look at the men who are umpiring today's game.
And John, we have a quality team of umpires today. This game should run smoothly.
And Santana with his first pitch.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Harris.
And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half inning. We'll go to the top of the second. Minnesota's out in front, 2-0.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. He deals.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Sheely. And that's shot number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
Base is empty. 1 out. Lined right at the second baseman. And Grudzielanek has it.
From his knees, he got him. Now that is a Gold Glove play.
Lamb will get his first plate appearance of the game right here. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Guillen has got it and the side is retired. And they go quietly this half inning. On now to the last half of the second.
The Twins are leading 2-0. The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Swings, it misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
John, he's a fan favorite here. They want this game tied up, but they're still down by 2.
He kicks, he throws. There's a swing and a ground ball.
Good slider that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2. And from Santana, here's the pitch. Changeup in there. He punches him out, and that is out number 1.
He'll get the batter looking at this one. What a nice pitch, low and away in the strike zone.
And he'll take that slow, long walk back to the dugout and try and figure out just what went wrong. Johan ready and delivers. That swung on and grounded up the middle. Everett fields it. On to first, 2 down.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
Gordon comes to bat now. It's the first time at the plate for him. Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, this is a perfect pitch. He keeps that one down and away, and he had good speed on it.
Good hard slider that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Right back to the mound. Harris. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. That inning didn't last long. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. Twins lead it 2-0.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Sliders in there. No ball to the strike.
And he delivers.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Pena. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
This is a textbook play by the shortstop. Nice throw to first to get him out. John, this guy likes to start the hitters off with a first pitch fastball. So as a hitter, you got to be ready.
Swing with a miss for strike 1.
On the way.
This one swung on and hit down the line and right. Guillen is right there to bring that one in.
John, he's settled into quite a groove here. That's 6 in a row he set down.
Mauer will be the batter. He homered back in the first.
2 outs, nobody on.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Strike 2. And Mauer with an 0-2 count will have to break out that 2-strike hack.
Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
On the ground to first.
Sheely.
And he'll step on first to retire the side. Well, they go down quietly. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd.
Minnesota with the lead, 2-0. It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Swing and a high pop-up right up behind home plate.
He throws.
Lays off the cutter. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, the pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a circle change that hits the target. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Lamb. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
The third baseman makes a nice play here. He stays on top of this one. Makes a nice throw over to first and is able to retire the runner.
1 out. Nobody on.
First pitch on the way.
Ground ball headed for the middle. Everett.
And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop was able to make a nice throw over the first.
Base is empty. 2 down here. Here's the pitch.
On the ground to third. Lamb. His throw. Not in time. That'll be an infield single.
Good pitch that time. He just slings the ball across his body. That's one of the toughest pitches to hit, but he does a nice job of staying with it here.
De Jesus will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
John, this guy doesn't swing at the first pitch too often, so it's a great opportunity for the pitcher to go up 0-1.
First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He delivers.
He started to go around in that one, but it's in there. Quickly, it's 0-2.
I think a changeup right here is a good pitch to use with 2 strikes on this guy.
And from Santana, here's, and oh, look out. He just barely got out of the way.
Harris puts it away, and the side is retired. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. The Twins lead 2-0.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle. Ground ball to short.
Pena. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the horse out at first.
One out, nobody on. The pitch.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hit in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Not this time for Delman. He just could not make contact.
Good pitch on the outside edge. He couldn't do anything with that one. That's a tough pitch with 2 strikes. This isn't a bad pitch to hack at. He just times his swing wrong. Batting is all about rhythm, and he appeared off here.
Yeah, a nice job by the pitcher, whose job is to upset his timing and rhythm up there.
First pitch, here it comes. That one finds the outside corner for strike 1.
He throws.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center.
That one into the alleyway, and this could be 2 or more. And he ends up at second. That's a stand-up double. Kubel
Will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
runner on second, 2 down.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Lays off a called strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, that pitch started up, but because it's a changeup, the bottom falls out of it.
He delivers.
Hit to the ground over to shortstop. Pena. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Minnesota Twins pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. On now to the last of the 4th. The Twins on top, 2-0.
And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next.
Cutter just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Called a strike on the outside, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a liner into left center. And that gets through for a base hit. Young can't come up with this thing.
And he pulls into first with a single with nobody out. Tian
will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
John, with this guy, I'd make sure I throw a strike on the first pitch. He takes a lot of first pitches, so why not get ahead in the count?
Hit on the ground down the first base line.
No balls, 1 strike. Johan Santana throws.
The pitcher has him 0-2. I look for him to go inside and then back outside.
The pitch.
Hit on the ground. It is foul. A foul ball homer.
And at 0-2, you're in control here, John. I think he can get him swinging at a bad pitch for strike 3.
Ground to second, could be 2.
Harris over to second for 1.
And the double play. They got them both.
Nice play that time with a throw to first for the double play. 4-6-3.
It's pretty much textbook, John. You get the ball that's just asking to be dished around the infield, and they get the job done.
Jose Guillen
Steps up to the plate. His average was .290 last season. He's hitting .274 in lifetime.
That's a called strike. It's 0-1. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
There's 2 quick ones, and now the hitter's really in trouble.
Changeup is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left.
We've got the 5th inning coming up now at Kauffman Stadium.
Minnesota's out in front, 2-0.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
He throws.
And this one's grounded to second. Grudzelanic. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
That was a nice put out there, John. And he gets the easy force at first base.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Here's one popped foul. Buck is there, and he has it for out number 2. Harris will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty, 2 down. He kicks, he throws.
There's a swing at a fly ball down the line and left.
Tian
puts it away for out number 3. And they don't make any noise this happening. We go to the last of the 5th. The Twins lead 2-0.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Lamb. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
That's a nice throw by the third baseman to get the runner at first. That's why those third basemen have good arms. They have to use them on occasion.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
Now, John, this guy's a crafty pitcher. He knows he's got his man in the hole, and he struggles with the slider in these situations. Look out for the slider here.
No balls, 1 strike.
Johan Santana throws. Called strike as he finds himself in a deep hole now. It's 0-2.
Now that he's ahead 0-2, he's got a few pitches he can play with. He'll try to get him to chase something out of the zone. 0-2 count, and he's got the hitter backed into a corner. I'd try to get a free swinger like him to chase one. Good pitch on the outside edge. He couldn't do anything with that one. That's a tough pitch with 2 strikes.
Sheely will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Laced foul to the right side.
The pitch.
Good arm action in the circle change. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2, he's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he's going.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field.
Young
Makes the catch to retire the side. And they're gone in short order here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark.
Minnesota with the lead.
2-0.
And for the benefit of those of you who have just tuned in, I'm John Miller here.
This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. DeJesus glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This ball's into the left center field gap, but this is the center fielder's ball if he can get there. That's a good job to take charge out there.
Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you get that fastball down in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1.
If you can keep up your accuracy with pitches like that and then mix in a nice breaking ball, you're doing a great job.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
And it goes foul. The 1-2 pitch coming.
Here's one pop foul.
Buck
Is there, and he puts it away. 2 down. Morneau will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
2 outs, nobody on. Pitch on the way.
Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. DeJesus makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Now we'll go to the last of the 6.
The Twins are leading
2-0.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Hit in the air to left center. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases.
It rolls all the way to the wall. Hayes stops at second with a 2-bagger.
Pena will step in now. Base hit his last time out.
No outs, runner at second.
It's a 2-run game, and the fans here want to see some offense. They want to try to get this game tied up.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
And he delivers. Grounded up the middle. Everett.
And his throw gets him. 1 away.
Not the way you draw it up generally, but you want the ball hit to the right side. He gets his man to third with 1 out. John, this guy tends to look at the first pitch a lot, so let's see if they recognize that and go right after him.
Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
He deals.
On the ground to short.
Everett fields it.
And he throws the first in time for out number 2. Grudzelanek will come up. He singled his last time.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him. Oh, and he can't catch up there. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
Toughest spot for a hitter. 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
And fouled away. There's a swing and a ground ball. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Lamb throws on to first in time to retire the side. The Royals pick up a run on one hit and nobody left on. On to the 7th inning we go. The Twins lead it 2-1.
There's a ground ball. Here's the pitch. Now 0-2. Young will have to swing at anything close. He kicks, he throws. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Not this time for Delman, he just could not make contact.
That's a hard-breaking curveball right there. He threw it right past him for the strikeout.
1 out, nobody on.
He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And he's going to try and stretch it into a double.
And he's into second with a double with 1 out. Kumel
Will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
John, he's just got to make some solid pitches here. Don't worry about the guy on second base because he's not a threat to steal.
First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a big curveball for a called strike.
Well, the old theory in pitching is high and tight, low and away, and that's a 12-6 low and away curveball.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he dives back safely. Grounded back to the mound.
Sheely.
He is out at first. Nice play by the pitcher getting over.
Well, that's where spring training helps you. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
2 outs, runner on third.
First pitch on the way. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't want to fall too far behind in the count when you need to get a base hit.
Here it comes. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
Tien
Is right there and he'll put it away to retire the side. The Twins get a man to third but can't bring him in.
7th inning stretch time here in Kansas City. The Twins are leading
2-1.
ground ball to second.
Harris over to first for out number 1.
He swings on top of that one, and the result is an easy grounder to second. This guy's not an aggressive first pitch hitter, John. If I'm the manager, I'm telling my guy, throw one right down the middle.
Johan ready and
Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Kadire comes on to make the catch for the out.
number 21
Will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Lamb throws on to first, and the side is retired. First pitch, here it comes. And he sends this one in the air towards center. DeJesus is right there, and he hauls it in.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
1 out, none on.
First pitch to him. Swing and a roller towards the hole. Gordon throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ground ball.
With an 0-1 count, I'm looking for him to come right back with his fastball.
Now 0-2. Dyer will have to swing at anything close. He throws.
There's a bullet towards third. Gordon puts it away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this afternoon. Here come the Royals in the home half of the 8th.
Minnesota with the lead.
2-1.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hit.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Everett fields it.
And his throw is in time for out number 1.
That shortstop's right there to glove it, and then fires to first base for the out.
Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike. Johan Santana throws.
The 0-1 pitch is a cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2. Fastball got him looking. 2 down.
Fastball down and away, that's a perfect pitch. You try to make everything away if you can, but down and away is even better.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Hit hard to the left side.
And he delivers.
Swing and a drive. Deep left center.
Young
Has got it, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. The Twins lead 2-1.
The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters due up.
First pitch on the way. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Guillen is right there to bring that one in.
Not a bad swing, but he's too far underneath it, and the result is an easy fly to right.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Swing and a grounder to first. A dive. He's got it. And he'll take it himself for the out. Wow.
Young
will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1.
The pitch. He fouls that one off. He throws.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Sheely.
And he'll step on first to retire the side. So they go down in short order. On now to the bottom of the 9th. The Twins on top, 2-1.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next.
Nathan
is coming in now to pitch. The league's hitters are averaging only 209 against him this year.
Boy, and we saw a terrific performance by the starters. He won't see his way through to the end, but he really pitched a great ball game. They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering. This ballpark is pumped.
Grounded softly to short. Nathan, and his throw gets him. 1-1.
Good reactions out there on the mound to throw this ball to first base and retire the runner.
Base is empty with 1 out.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, now with 2 strikes, we might very well see a changeup coming here, since he seems to struggle with that pitch in these situations. Pitcher's got to be aware of the situation here, John. 0-2, and he's got a free swinger at the plate. Pitching one outside of the zone. Normally you like to change up away, but this one works as well. Change up down and in.
Rudzelanic will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Base is empty, 2 down. He kicks, he throws.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. And he looks at a sinker in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Right back to the mound. Lamb.
And on to first for out number 3. And this ball game is over.
The Minnesota Twins
Win this one in dramatic fashion. They did it with pitching and defense and just barely enough offense.
Yeah, it shows, John, that if you get a well-pitched ball game, you keep the ball in the ballpark, play good defense, you can win most ball games.
Jeannie Zelasto and Steve Fizia are standing by in the studio.
Thanks, John, and welcome back to Hardball Central. We saw what can only be considered toughness out there on the mound in this one. I think we have to say that performance deserves our Chevy Player of the Game, Steve.
Yeah, Jeannie, Santana was